Aloha, my name is Ron Fitzgerald. I'm from Palisades. My family is the Pūpū family from Oahu. My education started, it was somewhat difficult path that I traveled. It started to spiral downhill, probably in intermediate school and then on at Pro City High School, and then ended up with me leaving school and trying to find my way. Then one day, one of my friends came back from college and asked me to if I wanted to play football, and I said, yeah, I still wanted to play football. He said, you should go back to school. And it was there that the seed was planted, and we went about that path, and I went away to the mainland, to Golden West College in Huntington Beach, California. I wanted to be by the beach. From there, football gave me a way to continue my education, and I went on to Pacific University, and then ended up getting married and coming back home. And life changes, and I was working the Boys and Girls Club when I got the call from Hawaiian High School to come and teach, and I took that opportunity and ended up going back to school and getting my master's, and now I'm at Hawaiian High School still after 10 years teaching 10th grade English. I'm pretty much a typical local boy, just was running around surfing, hunting, diving, fishing, body surfing, chasing girls when you're young, and just like everybody else. And then one day I realized I was working. I was actually working at this job, and I looked around and I realized that that wasn't the place for me, that I had a different calling. And from there, again, when my friend came back from school, I said that was the way to go. Okay, the name of our loʻi is Kuhiawaho. It is named after one of the twins, Kuhiawaho and Kuhiawaho, who used to malama the shark god here in Kuhia, in the back of us. It means to look outward. And the reason why we chose that name, we were going to name it something else. We were searching for a name, and then we came across an old map. And I remember reading in one of my books that the ultimate death of someone is when no one says your name anymore. And we didn't want to be the ones responsible for the death of the name. So we named it Kuhiawaho. It was an easy choice for us. So Kuhiawaho is crown lands. It was given to Kamamalu from her father, and then from Kamamalu to Princess Ruth, and then from Princess Ruth to Princess Pauahi. And we just happened to be lucky enough to be the right place at the right time, and we're lucky enough to get it. Our goal here, it changed. At first we just wanted a place where we could grow kalo and teach our kids about, teach our children about the ways our ancestors lived. We often feel lost, in the traditional classroom, in a traditional setting. Just staying at home and mowing the grass, it was just too difficult. And for some reason, when we went to Kahana and we visited Sam's grandfather's place, it was so peaceful, and we wanted to keep that feeling with our kids. But Kahana is a long ways for us to go every day. So we started to search for a place, and like I said, we were at the right place at the right time, and we were able to stumble upon this. Actually, we walked by it many times. We used to walk by on the bike route, and we actually walked by on this top road, and we would look down and say, wow, we didn't know. It was completely covered with brush. We couldn't see anything. And I remember one day we snuck in and we started walking around, and Sam and I, we found some kalo growing. So we looked at the kalo, and we cut the huli and we replant 2 of them. I said, oh, this is me, this is you. And then no more than 6 months later, they told us that this was going to be our place, and that kalo was special to us. And oddly enough, someone ended up stealing it, but I mean, it had significant symbolism for us, you know. But we're still here, and as you can see, we're still growing taro. What are your plans? Our plans did change. So I remember one day we're sitting down here, and we were malama in the aina, and I looked at Sam. I said, you know, I feel selfish. And she said, what? I go, yeah. Look, it's only us two Hawaiians here in our keiki, and there's so much aina and so much to do, and you know, our people need a place to go and feel, you know, to get connected back to the aina. And with that, I went up to Leeward, and I walked into the halau, and I said, aloha, my name is Ron. They said, aloha, Ron. I said, oh, I have a loʻi. They said, oh, you lucky. And then I said, no, you don't understand. I have a loʻi, and it's right out the window. And from there, our relationship started to build, and we're still working on that, trying to get this to be a place-based classroom, you know, for those kids that cannot really, that need that tangible, that feeling of the earth, and hopefully everything works out. That's what we're trying to do. We also have kids come down from other places, and oddly enough, Kamehameha Schools, our landlord, is probably our biggest supporter. So they bring the kids back here to try and fulfill Pauahi's wishes. The scientists, I don't know, there's so many things that, you know, to put a label on me that I do one thing, I don't think it would be right, because what I do is, I mean, I do cut the grass here, but I also, you know, we really have to pay attention to the taro, and you know, it's a science actually. I thought that you could just take taro and plant it anywhere and it would grow. It doesn't work that way. Taro is very finicky, and something from the east side will not grow here on the west side. Something from kahana, you know, from the loʻi, we take it and we put it in here, it won't. We get something from Sitar or Waimea Valley, where it's nice and cool and the water is sweet, it won't grow. So, you know, just being very observant to the kalo is one of my main jobs, you know, and taking care of them. And I think that's part, I think that's my main job. Malama, haloa. You know, why is this place special? This place, I mean, it sounds corny that, you know, some people say, but, you know, I really do feel a connection to this land. And when we first started, we do just, you know, there was so much work to do. And I told Sam, I said, you know, one bite at a time. We're going to do one thing at a time. And, you know, every day that we did that one thing, I could feel the happiness come back in this place. We could feel it. And, you know, one of the greatest moments was when that first group of keiki came and stood outside our gates and did their oli, and it brought tears to my eyes. So, yeah, that's special. Other things, you know, there's so much more things to do here. We have so much water and so much more work to do. We're just trying to find the right people to come and malama, kuhia, you know, whether it's building wall or planting kalo, or you know, just coming down and spending some time and you know, easing your soul and cleansing your soul. We'd like that. So that's why we invited Leeward Community College to come down, and hopefully more people will come and visit.